has been a minute. I just uploaded a vlog yesterday, but that footage was like 2 weeks old. So today is going to be a fun day and I'm so excited. But we won't go into too much what we're gonna do. It'll be a surprise for me and for you. I did get some more merch samples and I am so hyped. I'm like most excited I think for this one. Gray. But I think I'm gonna launch this soon. I'm probably just gonna do like a soft launch. Maybe I'll do it with this video and like not really announce it, but just kind of put it on the website and see how it goes, because there's not much more I can do besides launch it. So yeah, I think my favorites are the white and the gray. I know Kane told me that he was going to get some white ones to tie-dye specifically, and I love that idea. Maybe I will do that as well. But I have my chai, I have my ham and Swiss croissant, and I'm just gonna do some work. I need some product recommendations for my nose. I feel like I have a really dry nose. It's like a dry, scaly, patchy nose. If you know anything, let me know. And no oil would be better. So thanks in advance. Hi, sweet princess. We're gonna do our makeup for the day. I'm just gonna put my hair up. I'm not gonna do anything crazy, which is always what I set out for, and then it ends up being crazy. But I've been playing around with some different things, and it's a little bit of a doozy sometimes as far as if it turns out cute or not. But we are gonna go ahead and go for it. See what happens. So I'm just gonna lay my bangs down. I'm running out of this base primer, Fenty Beauty one from Sephora, and I have a Pat McGrath one for afterwards. I had to like really look around for like oil-free ones for my lashes. So I should just put that on my hands, and then I'm gonna do, I'm like kind of 50-50 if I even want to do foundation, but I do like this much of the NARS tinted moisturizer, and then I do one pump, and one's like a lighter color, one's a darker color, of the NARS Natural Radiant Long Wear Foundation, and I just mix it together and plop it on my face. Very unmotivated to do, or not motivated, I guess. I'm not motivated to do anything today. I'm not like ahead on work, but I am caught up / minorly ahead. But production's not as ahead as I currently am, so I'm just kind of like don't feel like doing anything because it's like not necessary for me to do anything. Does that make any sense? Like if I don't work the rest of the week, the world will still move on. I'm gonna go wash, no, I probably should do the concealer first before I wash my hands, and then I'm gonna go wash my hands because I cannot stand the feeling of this on my, what's it called, hands. But also can't be bothered to pre-damp the beauty blender and apply it the correct way first. And I got a little constellation here. Look, I've been so oily that actually my nose hasn't been too bad, but let me give you a close-up of the texture on my nose. It's like nose and my like forehead. Need some dry shampoo on this half of my head. Despite the fact that I literally washed my hair not yesterday but the day before. I just feel like Brie recommended me this shampoo that's more for this side. Like this side looks like pretty good. I put like oil in it too that makes it like less dry and sad looking. But I feel like the hydrating shampoo is making this side of my hair look really oily really fast, which usually I can last a pretty long time without like without washing my hair, but not with the shampoo. It's a little too hydrating. So I'm using this liquid blush and then like blending it out. And I've been liking like a darker blush recently, like something that kind of pops more. The only thing is I feel like you really have to work fast. A nosy nose. Let's see, like, I don't know. I've been liking like crazier cheek, and then I'm gonna do the highlighter on top of it. A little teeny bit. And then I'm using the stippling because I think it takes like the least amount of product away from it. Actually use my fingers. Actually, let's try that. I have been using like a contour stick, like not a liquid, like a cream one. But I feel like it just always looks really harsh on my face. So I'm just gonna use powder. Looks just fine and acceptable. I'm not gonna do any powder blush. I'm just gonna do this translucent setting powder on top because otherwise it's like a hot mess. Just gonna use this fluffy brush. I'm just gonna bakey bake a little. I think for me it's kind of necessary because of my like under eye bags. And then with the rest that's on the brush, I'm just gonna do like a light dusting. Forehead, it'll just like absorb some of the oils. I'm gonna contour a little. I've been mixing like these two together. I don't have much left. I did order a new contour. I like this one as a bronzer. It's a little bit too warm for me personally as a like contour color unless I mix it, but I definitely need contour because otherwise my face just looks, it looks like it is, which is very big old baby face. And then I also contour my chin because I have like the least pronounced chin in the whole entire world. Even when I was my skinniest, I just never had a defined jawline. That was another one of my biggest, what is the word that I'm looking for? I'm not gonna contour my nose at all because I just don't care today. My biggest like insecurities as a teenager was my unpronounced jawline and my eye bags. But now we just work with what we got and deal with it otherwise. So that's what we're looking at. And then I'm just gonna do a little bit of extra highlight. I really need dry shampoo. I'm looking crazy. Using the Becca Champagne Pop. Like that. I'm like almost hitting pan, which is wild, but I've had that for forever. And then eyeshadow, what I've been doing is I've been just using this Pat McGrath Mothership palette, and these eyeshadows are so pretty. It's like obnoxious. I love the shimmer ones. So I think for this one, I'm going to use the like darker one because I think with like the shirt being green, I can kind of get away with doing something a little bit more intense. And I literally just use my finger. This reminds me of this MAC pigment I have, but this is obviously like easier to put on. I think it's called like blue. I think I have it still. This is wild. I actually have it. Where is she? Here. Reminds me of this, which is the MAC pigment in blue brown. And it's crazy. This pigment, I probably should throw it away. But it is, I think my aunt got it for me around my 16th birthday, which my aunt was like my savior as a child as far as like being somebody that I could trust and also kind of sculpted who I am today a lot. And I don't know, it's just very special to me still, that specific thing, because every time I look at it, I'm just reminded of her. She kind of just was everything whenever I was a kid. She was just always like somebody I could count on. And she's not even like my biological aunt. Okay, so we're just gonna do that. And I'm just gonna grab another brush back here to do like the lighter shimmer up top because I went a little high on her. Also, I'm just gonna blend it out with the lighter color. I think that looks enough. We don't need eyeliner, we don't need eyelashes because they're attached to my head. Setting spray, I've been using the e.l.f. setting spray. There's no oil in this one. Hopefully, I'm pretty sure. Not 100%, but if you know of a setting spray that's oil-free. I feel like most of them are oil-free if I remember right. Oh no. We go crazy. And that is the finished look. I'm not gonna do anything crazy with my hair just because, I don't know. I put like oil on this side so it looks less frizzy and crazy.
On our way to get lunch, but then we're gonna go video board game shopping. What games are we most looking for?
Top one first.
I think for me, my top one is Arc Nova.
And mine's Splendor.
I really want Obsession too, but I don't know, I think that one you might only be able to get on their website because it just came off Kickstarter.
But they could also had a Kickstarter order at this game store.
That's true.
Could have. We don't know.
Yeah. Or I really want a game that's like
Rolling, right?
Like a theme park theme.
Oh my god. You and your theme park at restaurants.
Literally.
Or a Rolling Right.
Or a Rolling. There's lots.
We have nothing.
We have none.
None.
This is where we're at. But like, I really hope we stumble upon Barnes & Noble and they really do have games for like $3 because then we're in trouble.
But my list is long.
I mean, same. We'll see if we have self-control, but like probably not because we never do.
Nope.
We're doing it!
I don't know why we're like this.
Literally could not be. We literally had our faces up to the windows like that. Hearing like, oh my god, did you see that game? Did you see that game? Did you see that game? So we've already like shopped. Decisions were made. Money was spent. It was so good. Board games were required, and guess what, guys? Remember how I said I wanted to find Obsession, didn't know if they had it? They had it. I wanted Arc Nova. They had it. I wanted a theme park themed ride. They had the exact one that I wanted, plus others. And then I accidentally bought the expansion to a game instead of the base game, so I went back in, bought the base game. It's a time.
We did it. And the guy was like, what is going on? Because we had like 2 feet of, I had like 4 feet tall of board games and you had 2 feet.
Yeah, and he just like seemed so like
confused,
straight faced. Like
he's seen things.
Yeah, he's like, what? Like my day just started. What is this shit?
We like stalked the place. We were like, okay, they open in 2 minutes. We're gonna run. We're gonna go. We'll do the thing.
And we will be back.
And the only game, I didn't get the one that I wanted the most though.
What?
Splendor.
Oh.
Because they only had Marvel and then the expansion. So I'll probably
Maybe
get
they'll
that.
have it at Barnes.
They might have it there, and they might have it at Target. I don't remember.
I don't trust Target. They have like 3 games total, and it's just 15 copies of Doomlings, and that's it.
Literally though. So we're on our way to the next stop. But like... a whole passenger of board games. But it's investment in our joy.
Literally. It sparks joy, and so it is not a guilt purchase.
No, we're happy.
We deserve it.
We deserve it.
100%.
So this is the damage we done did. This is Hannah's stack, and these are my stack. I'm happy.
And I feel like we made some great life choices, honestly.
I'm happy with my care.
Could not be more thrilled.
We found the bikes. Where's the board games? I don't know what we could find here that we haven't seen everywhere else, but
you
never know. You never know.
It's a doctor shot. It is.
I'm gonna get copyright for Nick's music being in the background, so I'm just gonna keep talking so you can't hear music in the background, but Cascadia, there it is. We're playing it! Just played Splendor and I lost epically.
And we got Dairy Queen.
Nick got an ice cream cone. We got chicken fingers. It was good.